All right, looks like we are live. It's a special Thanksgiving edition of Trivia Tuesday Live. If you're just tuning in, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones Music channel. We're going to get trivia rolling here shortly. Give people a chance to find us, tune in, see where we're at. Hey, Randy. Welcome, Randy. Welcome, Rich. Welcome, the Big Wargowski. Hey, Nathan. I don't know how many of you all are still here, but welcome, everyone. How has everyone's week been, and does everyone have big plans for their holiday? Gonna spend it with some family, friends, eat, or pick up a classic Swanson's TV turkey dinner and just go to town yourself. Actually, we can thank Thanksgiving for the invention of the TV dinner. It was a Swanson executive's ordering mistake. They ended up with way too many frozen turkeys after Thanksgiving. And they're like, what do we do with all these turkeys? And someone said, well, how about we roast them up, slice them up, and package them on a tray with some fixins. And the TV dinner was born. All right, so you're going to be with the grandkids and great-grandkids, and that's awesome, Randy. That should be a great day for you. Oh yeah, the dancing turkey's the best. You gotta have the dancing turkey. That's right, it is Trivia Tuesday Live. We're gonna get trivia rolling here shortly. Now's a good time to get yourself a snack, something to drink. If you're just tuning in, make sure to say hi to us in the chat. Let us know you're here. Nurse Bethy will be joining us in studio shortly. And we are starting with our musical trivia round. I am playing the hits of a certain year in our history. All these songs I'm playing come from the Billboard Hot 100 year-end singles list. So these are the top songs of a certain year in history. You can dial in on that year, listen to a few songs, think about it. We'll see where we go. Just checking, make sure we're still live. Chat is quiet. If you are just tuning in, make sure to say hi to us in the chat. If you're just going to yell answers at the screen, then that's just fine, but it's a lot more fun in our chat, so we recommend joining us there. We are going to get rolling here shortly. Are you looking at buying a pair of Beats by Dr. Dre? Is it for someone who really wants a pair of Beats by Dr. Dre, or are you looking for a good pair of headphones? Because if you're looking for a good pair of headphones, don't buy Beats by Dr. Dre. But that's just my opinion, and many other audio engineers' opinion. Now, are you looking for the specifically Bluetooth qualities? Is that what you're looking for? I'll message you on Facebook later with a few suggestions. All right. We'll slow it down a little bit while we're just hanging out. Little Michael Bolton.
There's a light, certain kind of light, never shone on me.
Let's see, where did this one come in? This one was number 83 for the Hot 100 for that year.
Everybody says do each and every little thing, but what does it bring if I ain't got you? I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. My mind.
Now, I remember being young and being in a band and going, man, I don't want to just end up being in a cover band. We need to play all originals. We don't need to play covers. And then I'm thinking about how many like one-hit wonders were actually a cover song, and then how many artists like, well, this is a cover song that made it to the Hot 100 for that year.
Can't you see what I am? I live and breathe.
Randy says it's funny hearing him do a Bee Gees song. Yes.
But what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, yeah. You don't know what it's like. Baby,
That's right. If you're just tuning in, we're going to get trivia rolling here very shortly. We're just waiting for people to tune in, find a broadcast. Nurse Bethy will be joining us in studio. Make your bathroom break. Get your snacks and drinks,
love somebody,
because we'll be rolling here on our questions shortly.
to love somebody the way I love you.
Right now we are in our musical trivia round. We're listening to the top hits of a certain year in our history. All these songs are off the Billboard Hot 100 list from that year. If you have an idea what that year is, want to take a guess at it, go ahead and throw that guess in the chat.
Love somebody.
I'm going to keep cruising this list for some good songs.
Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight?
Oh, Laura made it. Hey, Laura. Welcome. Now, I had a lot of fun doing all Thanksgiving questions this week. Total Thanksgiving themed trivia for you guys tonight. It's gonna be a blast. Got some wacky ones. Since it's Thanksgiving themed, the sports category is mostly football. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Yeah, new nickname there is the Big Wargowski. It's got to be the Big Wargowski. Hey, there's Nurse Bethy. Yes, Chiefs did have a great game. That game was kind of fun to watch. How excited those guys got. San Francisco had a great game down in Mexico City. That was pretty awesome watching that. All right. Well, let's bring it in a little bit. Who is ready for some Trivia Tuesday talk? Hello, everybody. It's Trivia Tuesday Live with I, Dr. Jones. Next to me is the lovely Nurse Bethy. In my hand, I have our official question and answer sheet for tonight's trivia round. But before we get to that, let's take care of a little business. You're watching Trivia Tuesday Live. Only available right here on DJ TV on the Dr. Jones Music Channel. Yeah, the halftime show was bizarre. I got some stories about what was really happening in that halftime show, and it's actually a little more sinister than you might think.
We know one thing for sure.
Oh, let me get your mic on. Okay, now say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. We know it was not music.
It was music. There was
bad.
music being played.
It was bad.
But the musicians, I think, all suitable song for this topic. I don't know. I might get shut down by YouTube because they might be in bed with the cartels as well. But there's a big part of the Mexican music industry that is kind of funded by the cartels, and I think that's a little bit of what might have been happening there. I mean, yeah. I don't know, that's just maybe a conspiracy theory there or something, but I think someone paid a lot of money to make sure that person was the one that was on TV for that expedition game.
And just, I'm gonna throw out a little disclaimer for our comments. It's not that we have any issue with the origin of the music. The music is great, and at one point I
love mariachi music.
Me too, and I know many.
It might have been the engineers.
But,
they might have been doing something weird with the switches or something. I don't know.
My thought was so out of all the bands that wanted to perform at this particular halftime show, they picked that one. Okay, so be it. But of all their songs, I mean, we go out on stage, we have one song to sing. That was the one? Really? I'm just curious, because, yeah. And
Yeah, and that was
I'm-
almost like mariachi meets rap. I mean, what was that? They had like a hype man there with him doing like hype mariachi. I don't know. It was
kind of
bizarre. Bizarre
Kind of
is
bizarre.
a good word
It's kind
for
of
it.
bizarre. Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm pretty much fluent in Spanish. I'm a little bit rusty, but I have no problem with Latin style music whatsoever, or music in the Spanish language. But that was just, I'm gonna say it was lame. Actually, I'm gonna take it a step lower than bizarre. I'm gonna say it was lame.
Yeah, that was like the Britney Spears halftime show lane.
That would have at least been somewhat amusing. This was not. I'm so sorry.
How come all our little names are the same color? I don't know.
You can go into your profile, Randy, and you can actually assign a profile picture. So, like, if you look in our...
And what about a color? Like how your writing comes up blue?
My writing comes up blue,
Oh,
and it
because-
has a wrench next to it because I have special privileges.
that's right.
I get to put you guys on timeout if need be. I've never had to put anybody in timeout, but
If you want some good mariachi fusion music, look up the band Metalachi. They do popular heavy metal songs like Ozzy Osbourne and stuff, like classic heavy metal songs, but in mariachi style. It's great.
it's really incredible.
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get down to some business while we all have you here. It is Trivia Tuesday Live, right here on DJ TV. Only available on our YouTube channel. Want to thank you all for tuning in. Something else. Oh, hey, Nathan's back.
Hi, Nathan.
Something else you can catch Nurse Betsy and I doing is Back in the Blue with Back to Blue Nevada County. That's our organization that supports law enforcement and their efforts and all first responders here in our community and nationwide. We want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. We do have an event coming up this weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. How about you talk a little bit about that?
Okay. So this is we've done this the last 2 years in a row, and at the risk of being scrutinized for the secret meaning behind this rally, this is our third annual Make America Grateful Again flag waving freedom rally. So I put flag waving freedom rally just to emphasize that the point behind all of our rallies really is to get people enthusiastic about patriotism and ultimately kind of bring people together. And we've made a lot of progress as patriots. Yes, YouTube, I did just say patriots on our broadcast. We haven't been shut down yet, so fingers crossed. But the biggest thing right now is, there's a lot of people that are feeling some negative hostility towards election issues. And my message to everyone is this country did not become corrupt overnight, and it's not going to be fixed overnight. But the biggest thing is we have to stay positive, and that's what we're aiming for. So anyway, we love you guys so much, and we are truly so grateful for all of you. We have a ginormous, ever-expanding Patriot family that we're so grateful for. And I see Megan joined us. Hi, Megan. I just waved at the screen, and you can't see me, by the way. That's where my head is today.
I can fix that.
So,
Say hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Randy.
Here.
And the big Wargowski. I like the nickname. That's great. Who else do we have? Do we have Laura? Laura made
Just
it.
want my rug,
Yes.
man.
My favorite quote from that movie is not something I should probably say on YouTube live, so I'm gonna hold back. But shout out to that guy. You know who he is. Anyway, so our rally this weekend is from 2 to 4, and we will be in our. Thank you. He's so patient with me and my graphics. And provided that everybody is feeling better this weekend, we plan to have a really fun, wonderful, freedom-loving rally for anybody that wants to join us. And the other thing I wanted to mention too is we've been doing a lot of rides lately, so we're excited about doing a rally kind of in our home parking lot, this downtown Safeway lot in downtown Grass Valley, the old Safeway. So anyway, 2 to 4 p.m. And we have some really fun Christmas events coming up, and Megan was kind enough to send a couple of flyers today for some events coming up with Freedom Riders, and that's our extended Patriot family kind of in the Sacramento region.
Yes, Randy.
Randy wins.
Randy wins the quote.
That's the one.
contest.
Yes, that's the one. Yep, Randy for the win on that. But anyway, so Megan, I apologize. I did not get your flyer to Byron in time for our broadcast. But anyway, that's all the news from Nurse Bevy. And we just want to emphasize how grateful we are for all of you, and the emphasis behind the rally, of course, is how grateful we are for our freedom, which we still have, but it could be better, it could be enhanced. So that's why we're out doing rides and we're out doing rallies. So that is a word from Nurse Bevy. I'm gonna try not to cough on you guys through the screen tonight.
Yeah, we're doing our Thanksgiving Thursday, but we're doing that on
Saturday.
So
Yes,
it should be awesome.
it will be awesome. And the weather is supposed to be so beautiful. And I have to throw a quick other thing out, super quick. So my dad, you guys have all been praying for my dad with his health issues over the last couple of years, my mom and dad both. And we are so proud of my dad and want to announce that he will be running the 10K in the Turkey Trot on Thursday. The Turkey Trot in Nevada County is sponsored by someone who's a business owner and a really incredible guy, a patriot, but quietly, which is totally okay. But his son committed suicide, so the proceeds from all the Turkey Trot entries go to his organization, which is for suicide prevention. But I just want to say how proud Byron and I are of my dad for recovering from having an emergency appendectomy last summer and being diagnosed with Parkinson's the summer before that. So for him to be out running a 10K Turkey Trot is just incredible. So I just want to throw the biggest of high fives out to my dad.
Studio audience, give the rest of the studio audience a round of applause.
And I have to give a big shout out to my mom for putting up with all of us. And she is amazing. She's got health issues too, but somehow she takes care of all of us. So anyway, thank you guys for supporting us by praying for our families. And you guys are our family, and we are so grateful for you all. I promise this time this is the last word from Nurse Bevy.
Nice little sweet song for that message, though.
Thank you, baby. Yes.
Bon Jovi's Bed of Roses.
Yes.
Yes. You are watching DJ TV, home of Dr. Jones Music Services, if you haven't already figured that out. We do more than just these live broadcasts. We also do private parties, corporate events, weddings, you name it, holiday parties. We still have some openings for holiday party bookings, so get a hold of us if you want. And other ways to support this broadcast, because we don't have any corporate sponsors, any commercials. We aren't monetized. We don't have enough of you here to monetize it, so.
Not yet.
But we do get monetized by the generosity of all you viewers out there. And one way to do that is through tipping us on Venmo. There's our Venmo information right there at Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethy. I will put it here in the corner of the screen and leave it there for the remainder of the show. If you feel led to support this show, that's how you can do it. We have other ways available. Oh, Carrie Ann said 1987 for the music. Good night, Carrie Ann. Sorry, it's not 1987. We are listening to the hits of a certain year in our history. This is our first Trivia Tuesday question. All the songs I have played since I started this broadcast have been from the Billboard Hot 100 list from a certain year in our history. If you have a guess or an idea of that year, go ahead and throw that in the chat. We're going to go through our normal rounds our normal categories tonight. Here, we're gonna start with the this and that category. Except for the whole thing, all of our questions tonight will be Thanksgiving themed. Woohoo!
The dancing turkey really is awesome.
Isn't the dancing turkey the best? That's why I had to feature him in the screenshot.
That was perfect. Yep, that was perfect.
Oop, that's the wrong one. I can make him like dance around.
That's awesome.
Okay. Who is ready to play? Guess where they're probably not going to be celebrating Thanksgiving Thursday and eating turkey?
Yeah, I was gonna go with China.
Let's say China.
Oh, 1989. It's not 1989 either. Let's do it, Donnie. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and throw out the first question in the this and that category. This category is your random trivia, general facts. Could be math, science, geography. I think the first question is actually geography and archaeology based. Anything is fair game under this. Randy says Russia.
That's a good guess too.
Oh, it's close. Very close. Okay. What country would you have to visit to see the ruins of Troy? He knew it was a country. Oh, 92. Nope, it is not 92. In the right decade now, though. How many songs do I have left? Okay, I got a few before I gotta put some more in. There's all kinds of fun of like the early 90s rap and hip hop in this list too, but let's see. Laura says Greece. Randy says Greece. Now remember, I've already given you guys a clue that all of the questions and answers tonight are Thanksgiving themed somehow.
Oh, we have Rich too. Okay, so yeah, Randy, Laura, Rich, Megan, Big Mike,
And Nathan popped in and out a few times.
Nathan. Okay. Hi, Nathan. Hi, guys.
Turkey! Yes, the answer is Turkey! If you wanted to visit the ruins of Troy, you would have to visit Turkey. Like how I did that there?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I do.
I think
Good
most
job.
of the rest of them are a little more direct Thanksgiving related, but I figured that would be fun.
That's a good one.
So let's see what's up with this next question. During what century was the first Thanksgiving Day celebration? Question mark, question mark. Oh, this is a double question. It's a typo, right?
You don't have to change it. It's all good.
Extra points if you know the exact year. If you know the exact year that the first Thanksgiving Day celebration is, you can give yourself 1 million extra points. So Laura says 1400s, Randy says the 16th, Megan says the 17th. Any other answers coming in? Well, guess what, guys? I'll tell you what. It was the 1600s, which makes that the 17th century. So Megan's got the points. Megan's got the points. Anyone want to take a guess on the year? 1687. That's a good guess. But actually, because of Thanksgiving already being a popular holiday and pumpkins and pumpkin pie going back to England by 1687, around then. There was actually a short time period where pumpkin pies were illegal in England because they thought that it was sinful. Anyways, so yes, it was 1621 actually. 1621 was our first Thanksgiving Day celebration. Let me stop these from blinking.
Great job, you guys.
So the 17th century. Let's see, what other information did I put on here? Yep, that's just that. Let's see, I have some more information about the pumpkin pie here somewhere. Or did I just give one of the answers away? I thought I put that in the extra credit. We'll check that out later. Okay.
Oh, Clayton. Hi, Clayton.
Hey, it's Clayton. Okay, what country is Labor Thanksgiving Day? A national holiday on November 23rd every year. So tomorrow is Labor Thanksgiving Day. That should be on one line.
Felt good.
Labor Thanksgiving Day is a national holiday tomorrow in what country? I like how that looks. See, Canada, Wales. Let's see, those answers are not right. It is not Canada, it is not Wales. It's a little further east than either of those countries. Quite a bit further east. It's a lot farther east than those countries. Which, if something's like very far east, wouldn't that just be a little bit west? If it's spherical and if it's a globe, right? Randy's going Turkey. Nope, it's not Turkey. It's not Macedonia. And actually, this country doesn't have many turkeys, and their turkey importing isn't very big. And so, because someone made a comment that they miss an expatriate from the U.S. that was residing in Japan sometime in the 50s or 60s, said one thing that they miss most about Christmas in the U.S. was turkey. And so the owner and CEO of the first Kentucky Fried Chickens in Japan, yes, it is Japan, the first Kentucky Fried Chickens in Japan started to market KFC for Christmas with the slogan, and I think it was like 1972 or 73 that they did it, and the slogan was, Kentucky is Christmas. And it took off. It took off so insane that people are already ordering their Christmas buckets of chicken in Japan like 2 months ago.
That's bizarre.
Isn't it? So yes, the correct answer is Japan. The big Wargowski nailing that. It is Japan.
Way to go, Big Mike.
Okay, what traditional eating utensil was not used at the first Thanksgiving? Out of the 3 standard utensils you get in a place setting, one of them was not used at the first Thanksgiving. And actually, it's also believed that they weren't eating turkey at the first Thanksgiving. More than likely, it was just duck and goose and maybe some venison. Which is hilarious.
Too early for tea from the tea party.
Yes, pilgrims did eat the first Thanksgiving meal with just a knife and a spoon. And their fingers, of course. The fork was introduced 10 years later by the then Governor Winthrop of Massachusetts. But the fork still didn't even really catch on as a common, popular eating utensil until the 18th century. You would think that a fork would catch on before a spoon, wouldn't you? It's easier to make, you just gotta split. I don't know, I've carved both out of wood. And a fork is much easier to carve than a spoon. I'd tell you that. But yes, it is fork, so if you said fork, go ahead and give yourself some points. We're still looking for the year in history these songs are the top songs of. I'll keep playing them. Which popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving? Yeah, who needs a fork when you have fingers?
Right?
Exactly, you don't need to stab food, so the only reason you'd need a utensil is to cut food or to scoop up a liquidy food. So it does make sense, I guess. Oh, so we got 1985 or 91. Nope, it is neither of those. Chestnuts roasting? Nope. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I was gonna go with Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
It's a classic one. It's one of the more common.
Did Grandma get run over by the turkey?
Grandma got ran over by the turkey. No, but I have another little factoid here on my, I found a bunch of, coming up with these questions, I found some cool, interesting facts. I was like, I don't want to put that in the question there. I'm already filled with that category, but I want to talk about this. The song Over the River and Through the Woods was originally titled The New England Boys Song About Thanksgiving Day.
Interesting.
The New England Boys Song About Thanksgiving Day. Is what Over the River and Through the Woods is. It's Thanksgiving Day. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, that song got canceled.
Yeah.
They had to cancel that song and make room for even worse songs. Kamala got ran over by a reindeer. That totally works. Okay. The song was wrote by American composer James Lord Pierpont in 1875 for Thanksgiving. Because where he lived, traditionally on Thanksgiving every year, they had a sleigh race. This is what inspired the song. Was an annual sleigh race on Thanksgiving Day in his community because it was common that they had snow early in the season enough to have their one-horse sleigh races. So they would do these one-horse sleigh races, and it was kind of a thing there. And so he wrote the song Jingle Bells. So yes, Jingle Bells is what we're looking for. And yes, Clayton, it is the hits of 1993.
Nice. Way to go, Clayton. Good job, buddy.
A little bit of Meatloaf. He'd do anything for love, but he won't do that. So yes, Jingle Bells was the answer we're looking for. Sorry, no one got that.
No, Megan did.
Oh, Megan said Jingle Bells? Oh, okay.
Megan got it. Yep.
Okay.
Good job. Good job, Megan.
What feline was the first ever character balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? I need more songs from 93. It's one of the better 90 years of music.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see here. Laura says Felix. Megan says Garfield. Randy says Felix the cat. Yes, it was Felix the cat is the first ever character balloon to appear in a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. I should have put what year it was. It was really early in the parade years. So Felix the cat is the right answer, the answer we're looking for. Okay. And that American retailer Macy's held its first Thanksgiving Day parade in what year?
I would do anything for love. I'll never lie to you, and that's a fact. But I'll never forget the way you feel right now. Oh, no.
If you're just tuning in, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones Music Channel. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're at it if you're enjoying playing along with us.
But I won't do
I forgot to remind everyone, make sure your chat window is set to live chat instead of top chat. Top chat can sometimes mix up the order. So we got Megan coming in with her answer 1932. Laura saying 1963. Diana saying 1929. Hi, Diana.
Diana.
Diana just comes in with an answer. And so far, Diana is the closest answer.
no, I won't do that. And some days it don't come easy, and some days it don't come hard. Some days it don't come at all.
Haven't seen the right answer yet, though. Give you guys another couple seconds to answer this. Megan says 1921. Clayton says 1931. All good answers. It was 1924. 1924 was the first year Macy's did a Thanksgiving Day parade. Prior to that, the main Thanksgiving Day parade in New York was done by another retailer. It was Gimbel's. It was the Gimbel's Thanksgiving Day parade. So yes, 1924 is the answer we're looking for. Oh, really close, Swargowski. That finishes the category, bringing us to the people you may or may not know category. These are all going to be questions pertaining to real people, actual real people who have walked this earth or do currently walk this earth. I'm not looking for characters that they played on TV, fictional characters in novels. We're looking for real people. So does anyone know, while we're just thinking about people, it's alleged that there's a chance my family tree goes back to this captain of the Mayflower, Captain Jones of the Mayflower. But anyone know why he chose to land at Cape Cod? There's a reason why they chose to land at Cape Cod and not continue to where there were other already settlements and colonies of English. But it's like, we have to land here. We have to go to shore and land here now. We can't go any further. There was a reason. It's kind of one of the most hilarious reasons in the world. They were out of beer. Yes, they had to land because they were out of beer.
Yeah, that could be a big deal.
So yeah, water aboard the ship was starting to become brackish and they didn't have any fresh water. And so beer was the only thing drinkable, and that was like common throughout history, was that beer was safer to drink than water in a lot of situations. And so people would drink beer and wine because you could get hydrated, but yeah, they had to pee. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I gotta pee. And so So they had to go with the beer. We're like, oh, we're out of beer, so we need to go to shore. We need to find some way to make more beer. No, they needed to find fresh water is what they needed. But yeah, they were out of beer, and the water was no longer safe to drink. So they would have kept going. They would have kept going. They would have done anything for love, but they wouldn't do that. So, okay. Yeah, because the water was the caca. Okay. So let's get into the people you may or may not know category. First person here is a president question. Who was the first president to pardon a turkey? Yes, that annual tradition where the Americans Turkey Federation or something, I can't remember the exact name of the organization, but they give the president 2 fully dressed turkeys and 1 alive one. And he eats 2 and then he pardons 1. So... sort of like a lot of presidents do right at the end of their term. Pardon a bunch of turkeys. But the first president to do this... Reagan? It was before Reagan. It was before Nixon. Although Nixon did run against this guy in a presidential election. Yes, it was Kennedy! John F. Kennedy Jr. was the first president in our history to pardon a turkey. Good job there. Okay, next question here is, who wrote the song Just Like a Woman on Thanksgiving after declining a dinner invitation?
I'm guessing it was a male.
Yeah. And I'm wondering what kind of reaction he got after saying, "Nah, I can't come to dinner," which made him write the song. I don't know. There's most women, you probably don't want to decline a Thanksgiving dinner invitation and sit at home and write music. You better have a good reason, or you might be seeing it in a different chorus in the clouds. Randy just smelt chocolate chip cookies. It was not Joe Cocker. Good guess, though. And speaking of music, we do have our year. These are the hits of 1993. We got our top 10 of 1993 countdown coming soon. It should be a fun one. There's interesting bands like Snow and Shy and SWV and Silk and UB40 in it. Yes, it was Dylan, Bob Dylan. The original author, yes, we getting that answers left and right. Bob Dylan, the author of Just Like a Woman, wrote it on Thanksgiving Day after declining a dinner invitation. Okay, next person. Oh, there's another U.S. president question. Which U.S. president set the date that we currently celebrate Thanksgiving? Prior to this president setting the date, the official date was the last Thursday in Thanksgiving.
In November?
The last Thursday in November, yes. Thanksgiving was to be the last Thursday in November. And then a year before he was able to officially set this, he argued that it should be the third Thursday in November, and he wanted to pass out the law that it federally recognized on the 3rd because he believed that it would create a earlier stimulus to the U.S. economy by doing Thanksgiving then and letting the Christmas season start after that.
It was kind of brilliant.
So moving it up, and rather than having it so floating like it was, being the last, because sometimes it'd be the 4th, sometimes it'd be the 5th, and everyone would be like, when's Thanksgiving? It's like Easter. It's like, what month is Easter in now?
Yeah.
You know, no one ever knows. Yeah, Mechanoid, he's feeling a little bit better. He's starting to feel a little bit better. He's still having some issues. He's got a little shoulder problem, but so do I. I got a Tdap, the tetanus shot in my shoulder last Thursday, and it's still hurting. All right, this one's for you, baby.
Thank you.
Rod Stewart. The original stimulus package, yes. Okay, so it was not Washington. Washington was the first U.S. president to say that Thanksgiving should be celebrated nationally. And I heard Thomas Jefferson refused to celebrate it or something like that. Ben Franklin, when our country was being formed, said that turkey should be our national bird because it's more suiting than the bald eagle, because turkeys are a bird of stature, yet they are brave and fierce as well.
That makes sense.
I'm glad we're not turkeys, because bald eagles are just kind of badass.
They are. This is true.
It was not Reagan, it was not Bush. Okay, on December 26, 1941, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed a joint resolution of Congress changing the National Thanksgiving Day from last Thursday in November to 4th Thursday in November. Yeah, it was not 1 year, it was 2 years earlier. He had used a presidential proclamation to try to achieve this, changing it to the 3rd. And he thought it would give the country an economic boost, but he wasn't successful. And so then he tried 2 years later, and then it rests where it is now, the 4th. So I guess they had to shout out to our bald eagle. Okay, that brings us to our first daily double of the night. If you guys are unfamiliar with how you play, this is your chance to wager some of those hard-earned points that you guys have already earned from all these questions you're answering right on your confidence of your answer for this next question. Tonight's theme is The Invisible. Some of you have played this before. I'm going to show you a picture, and the person's gone invisible, and you just need to tell me who that person is. That's right here. What actor has gone invisible in this scene from what popular Thanksgiving movie? What actor has gone invisible here? And I just noticed I kind of messed up in the background, erasing him a little bit. I erased some other people, and I made a lady's head float down her shoulder. But oh well, no one's paying attention to that.
That's all good.
So we're looking for what actor, the name of the person who is invisible here. Their faces disappeared.
Take away all my sadness, fill my life with gladness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
It is not Tom Hanks. I almost did the You've Got Mail, but John Kerry? You mean John Candy? Little skinny for John Candy, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the movie, Diana. So Diana's got the movie. It is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh, this top 10's gonna be fun.
I know, I'm trying to think back to like what could possibly be on that list. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be pretty incredible.
Yes, it is Steve Martin. Steve Martin at the rental car counter in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. One of the most iconic scenes from that movie. Good job. It is Steve Martin, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He's trying to get home to his family on Thanksgiving. And he has a hell of a time. If you have never seen that movie, check it out. I don't know what streaming platform it's streaming on, but probably none.
Probably because it's the
But it's
week of
probably only
Thanksgiving.
$1.99 on like Google or Amazon or something.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's fun. We watched it last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep moving on. What famous Native American man was said to have been honored at the first Thanksgiving feast? He was the most honored guest at the first Thanksgiving feast, they say. We all learn about him in history. He was sort of a middleman between the Pilgrims and the Wampano. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Wampano?
I believe so.
Wampano with a G. Tonto? No, Tonto was the Lone Rangers, but that is close. It's kind of rhymes with Tonto. Oh, these songs are so great. I mean, this is bringing me right back to like, I guess 93, that would be sophomore year homecoming or something like that.
For you.
Elizabeth Warren.
There you go.
I guess if they can't define woman, we can call them man, right? Because they can't define man either. So if they say, hey, I'm not a man, we're like, how do you know? You can't even define woman. How do you know you're not a man?
Right? That's why it is crucial to become a biologist.
So Diana's on the right track. She knows. She's like, Tonto? Nope, it was Squanto. Squanto is the name we are looking for. Okay. This brings us to our number 10 of our Billboard Hot 100 list. Artist is Snow. Song is Informer. And people say there weren't any white rappers. This guy got like ridiculed and stuff. He's a white guy that grew up in Jamaica apparently. And so he looks white, but he sounds, well, you're about to hear. So yes, Squanto is the name we are looking for on this one. Okay, who was the first governor of the Plymouth colony?
So the song is called Informer
Informer.
by Snow.
Yeah, it's not I'm a farmer. It's Informer. Even though it sounds like I'm a farmer.
Good to know. Was he singing about Snowden?
No.
I'm kidding.
That would make sense, though.
Would
John Smith? No, it was not John Smith.
It was Chrysler, wasn't it?
His first name was John.
Because it's the Plymouth colony. So it was Chrysler, right?
Oh, Chrysler? No, it was Dodge. Dodge. Yes, it is John Carver. I wonder if that's why we carve a Thanksgiving turkey instead of slice it. I don't know.
I've always wondered about that.
Meat carvers, they carve meat because John carved. No, just kidding. I'm sure there's no relation there, but yeah, carve the turkey. Yeah, John Carver was the first governor of the Plymouth colony. Okay, who popularized the turducken by offering one to the winner of Thanksgiving Day NFL games? I don't know if you guys remember, but the turducken was very, very popular a few years back. And what it is, if you don't know what a turducken is you take a boneless turkey. They like debone a turkey, but leave it all whole. And then you put a seasoned boneless chicken in it, and then you stuff the seasoned boneless chicken with a seasoned boneless duck. And that's all like wrapped up like a roast and tied and then roasted, and it takes like 14, 18 hours. It's longer than a prime rib to roast. And then you roast it and then slice it, and you get this just very, I've had a slice of turducken, and it is good. It's really good. It's just juicy and rich, but it is not Joe Namath. But a name just as iconic to football as Joe Namath. Probably the second most iconic name to Joe Namath when it comes to football, I would say. What would you say?
Yeah. I would agree. What?
Not Terry Bradshaw, not Joe Montana. Bigger names than that.
Think video games. There you go.
All right, coming in at number 9, Rex in Effects with Rump Shaker.
This is a good one too.
Yes, John Madden.
Good job, Big Mike.
John Madden started offering turduckens.
It's too bad Carrie Ann couldn't join us for this one because I know she loves this song. He did get it, yes. Big Mike for the win on that one.
And that brings us halfway through our Trivia Tuesday Live Turkey Day edition. Yes, it is our Turkey Day edition. Happy Thanksgiving all. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving, don't forget, come out and join us for our Make America Grateful Again flag waving freedom rally. Just come out, spend time with your Patriot family and us. We would love to see you out there. So it would be awesome if you come out and join.
And you will all be happy to know that the weather for Saturday is supposed to be amazing. High of 61. So we are grateful for that for sure.
All right. Well, we're about halfway through our questions here, and we are on our let's see, number 9 of our top 10 Billboard Hot 100 countdown of the music of 1993. Well, the John Madden question is leading the way into our sports category. And tonight's sports category is going to be mostly football since Thanksgiving is football. You don't really associate much other sports with football. In fact, we have been associating football. Oh, I made that question number 2. I should have made it 1. Oh well. We'll start with this one. Which NFL teams are known to always host a game on Thanksgiving Day?
Shout out to Psych, right? This was Sean's ringtone
Oh yeah.
in Psych. Yeah. If you guys haven't watched the Psych series, it's really hilarious. One of our favorites.
Dallas is one of them. Yes, Dallas and not the Green Bay Packers. Nope. Not Green Bay and the Colts. Nope. Is Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys have been hosting since 1966 every year. Wait, nope, they did take 2 years off. And the Arizona Cardinals did those 2 years. They were separate. But Arizona, yeah. Okay. Next song is Mariah Carey, Dream Lover, coming in at number 8. This team that I'm looking for actually has been playing the Thanksgiving Day game longer than any other team. This team played their first Thanksgiving Day game on 1934. And they've played every Thanksgiving Day since, except for during 1941 to 44 when the games were played, no games were played due to World War II. So this is the team, and this team actually, because they've played that longest, they've both won the most Thanksgiving Day football games and lost the most Thanksgiving Day football games. And the Cowboys have actually won the second most and lost the second most. So it's the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys are the two teams that traditionally have hosted Thanksgiving Day games. So yes, the Detroit Lions was the answer we're looking for. Okay, what year did the tradition of playing football on Thanksgiving begin? The tradition of playing football on Thanksgiving Day actually began on this year because the American Intercollegiate Football Association held its first ever championship game on Thanksgiving Day that year. So within 10 years of this year, more than 5,000 football clubs and colleges and high school football organizations across the country began playing a Thanksgiving holiday game. Princeton and Yale's mythic rivalry drawing on average about 40,000 plus fans in the early 1900s at their Thanksgiving games.
That's incredible.
So, well, we just determined that 1934 was the first year the Detroit Lions played. So we know it's before 1934. And I think actually professional football's first Thanksgiving game was in the early 20s, like 1920 or something.
Sounds right.
Oh yeah, in a letter to his daughter in 1784, Benjamin Franklin suggested that wild turkeys would be more appropriate to national symbol for the newly independent United States than a bald eagle. He argued that the turkey was a much more respectable bird, a true original native of America, and tough and a little vain and silly, a bird of courage, quote unquote Ben Franklin. We've been playing football on Thanksgiving since the American Intercollegiate Football Association held its first championship in 1876. Yes, a long time.
Crazy.
All right, this is Shy with If I Ever Fall in Love. So yes, 1876. Okay, how many NFL games are played on Thanksgiving Day? This changed last in 2006.
Is this a one-hit wonder kind of
Shy?
situation?
No, they had a few hits, but
Did they?
yeah.
This is their best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not have remembered the band name. In fact, I think I thought this was Boyz II Men. I'm not gonna lie.
I think a lot of people do.
The very next time you'll be my friend. If I say that I could be your one and only, promise that you'll never leave me lonely. I just wanna
Let's
be
see.
the one.
Yes, it is 3. Every year, the Cowboys host one, the Lions host one, and then an undetermined
Sometimes I feel as if
other 2 teams play one somewhere.
cherish every moment that
So yes, the answer is 3. Good job, Big Wrogowski.
Way to go, Big Mike.
Okay, the first Thanksgiving matchup between modern NFL teams took place on November 30th, 1922. Which modern-day team did the Chicago Bears lose to 6-0 in that game? Hey, that would have been a boring game. But yes, the Bears lost to what other modern-day team? This one surprised me. It really surprised me.
to be with me through thick and thin.
Here's a clue. This team is no longer in the city they were in then. They still are the same team name, but they reside in a different hometown than they did then.
I will be sure that the lady is a friend. If I ever fall in love, so true, I will be sure that the lady just.
It is not the Packers. Nope.
Good guess, though.
Okay. Next up on our top 10 countdown, number 6, SWV with Weak.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I want to stay. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do.
Not the Raiders. Raiders weren't around yet. Here's a clue. It's one of the bird teams. It's a bird team that is no longer in their original hometown. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Time after time, I try to fight it.
Okay, so Randy, you're asking if we have something with some country flair. So, given the year, the genre.
There's a little bit, Randy, but not in the top 10. And we
That-
are doing the top 10. So if
Yeah.
you just bear with me, we'll get through the top 10 and then I'll open it up for requests. How about that?
I can tell you, Randy, the number one song is.
We'll just do it. We're
Yeah.
on. We're on
Well,
number 6. So
I was just gonna say it's a cover of a.
yes, it
country
is the
song.
Cardinals. The St. Louis, now Arizona Cardinals beat Chicago Bears 6-0 in NFL first. Well, they weren't even officially the NFL yet, but professional football's first big Thanksgiving Day game. Okay. American Football League got into the act of Thanksgiving football during inaugural season in 1960. Which franchise hosted the AFL's first Thanksgiving game?
I wasn't gonna give the song away. I was just gonna say that the number one song for this year is a cover of a country song.
Oh yeah, it is a cover of a country song.
So, but yeah, just bear with us, Randy. Sorry.
And it wasn't the Cowboys this year. If you guys know me, it was the original name of my favorite team. Nope, not the 49ers. I'm a fan of the Niners just because I live here, but nope, not the Oilers.
Okay, here's another hint. The name of this team is also a baseball team. And it rhymes with clients.
And it rhymes with clients. Okay. It was
It's a tough
the
one.
then New York Titans, now New York Giants. Yes, the New York Giants were the first AFL team to host a Thanksgiving Day game. And you can watch them this Thanksgiving Day as they squash the Dallas Cowboys at home. So that should be fun. Okay. Well, that brings us to our number 5 song by artist Silk. Freak Me.
That's a great
You
one.
can tell where all of our heads were in the early 90s, right?
Hey, I was 10, so I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, you weren't there yet.
Not yet.
I was dancing in the gym to this song like this. Okay. What NFL team has never played a Thanksgiving Day game? I gave you multiple choice. The Cincinnati Bengals, Jacksonville Jaguars, or Carolina Panthers?
Baby, don't you understand? I wanna be an estimate. I wanna make your body scream. Then you will know just what I mean. 24 karat
It's not the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions have played every Thanksgiving almost since 1934. So Randy says the Jaguars, Clayton saying the Panthers. Dan saying the Bengals. Okay, if you're yelling Jacksonville Jaguars at the screen, if you're in the middle of typing it, if you've already typed it, good job. Because it is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Randy's taking it there.
Studio audience got it right.
Oh, yep, studio audience got it right. Studio audience, give yourself a round of applause. So yes, the Jaguars is the answer we're looking for there. Okay, we talked about turkey trots earlier.
Nice.
Turkey trots have become a Thanksgiving tradition all across this country. So, but the first turkey trot in history, where's my answer to this one? Okay. Actually happened in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York, the first turkey trot on record in history happened Buffalo, New York, what year? Here's a clue. They've been around a long time. It's more than 100 years ago. You.
Yeah, come on.
Before 1922. Go back earlier. So Boyz II Men in the Still of the Night made it number 12. Boyz II Men didn't even make it in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Nothing But a G Thing by Dr. Dre was 11. 1896 is the correct answer. Turkey trots have been around since... Is that the correct answer? Yeah, 1896 is. Good job, Big Rogowski. Turkey trots have been around since then. That's a long time. This brings us to our last category of the night. This is our final round. It's going to be our film and television round. Everything big screen, little screen. But before we get there, does anyone know which trade profession has their busiest day on Black Friday? Has nothing to do with the retail shopping and the stores or anything like that. Well, maybe a little bit.
The hospital.
But oh yeah, that's right. That's the way love goes, Janet. I forgot this is how this song starts.
And shout out to my mom, whose nickname is Lala.
Let's get to the beginning of the actual song. Janet Jackson with That's the Way Love Goes, I think is number 4. Is that where we're at now? Yeah, number 4. We're almost there. So yeah, plumbers actually have their busiest day of the year on Black Friday.
Oh man. I thought I had it with the emergency room. But
Nope,
no,
it's plumbers.
fail. They're studying for the fail. Yeah.
Yep. Plumbers have a very busy day. Well, I see how maybe the surge in retail, they're busy with all the stores, and then everyone's home from having all the guests the day before.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
oh man. But yes, found that little tidbit today. Okay, what was different about the broadcast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 1960? So there are some great songs I skipped over. Well, Green Jelly, the Three Little Pigs song, was 1993, and that actually made 93 in the Hot 100. Joey Lawrence, remember him? The actor? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whoa! Yeah, Joey Lawrence started a music career, and he did the song Nuttin' Love Can't Fix. And it actually made the Hot 100, and it was like only song he ever really put out with a video. Let's see. Check Yourself, Ice Cube. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah.
Nice.
That was number 86. Let's see here. Rebirth of Slick by the Diggable Planets. You've probably heard it. Cool like that. You cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that.
Yeah.
That song is in there. Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day. Came in at 78.
Really?
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the
you
Fresh
serious?
Prince, The Boom Shake the Room. Kenny G, Forever Love. Let's see here. Madonna had 2 in a row, 66 and 67. Deeper and Deeper in the Rain. Insane in the Brain, Cypress Hill, number 65.
65? Are you serious? That's a great song.
That's the way love goes.
So after Janet Jackson, you have no, not this one. Where's UB40?
Oh my goodness. Randy says the turkey is dancing on your head. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might hurt. I don't know.
So yes, it was in color. It was in color. Hold on, I gotta
Great job,
find
you
the
guys.
song.
Great job, you guys.
My song messed up.
Randy, you got that one super fast. Good job.
I'm looking for the number 3 song, which is UB40. This song. And this song, once again, popular because it was in a movie soundtrack.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I dance over in the corner. Okay. So yes, the 1960 Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade was the first time it was broadcast in color. Okay, in the Thanksgiving episode of the TV show Bewitched, who was put on trial for witchcraft? Samantha, Darren, or Tabitha?
I loved that show.
So if you don't remember, if you've never seen this episode, Samantha takes the family to Plymouth to the first Thanksgiving feast to participate in that time's Thanksgiving Day, which is funny because you'd think they'd notice when there was only 4 women left alive by the first Thanksgiving. Only 4 women in the whole colony. All of a sudden there's other women there. Yeah.
You would think. Yes, I picked 1964 last week just for you, Randy.
So, who was put to trial for witchcraft? Which, of course, is kind of funny because I'm sure it was actual witchcraft that got them out of the trouble that they were in.
Probably.
It was not Samantha.
So which movie was this part of the soundtrack for? Sorry. Just trying to remember. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's hilarious to him.
The official music video was kind of like with it. I'm trying to remember now. Or was it like the next year that was on the soundtrack? I'm not looking for the video. Well, the first time it was in a movie soundtrack was Blue Hawaii.
Nice.
Okay, it was not Samantha or Tabitha. It was neither of the witches. It was Darren. It was Darren was put to trial for witchcraft. Darren is the answer we're looking for. Okay. Our number 2 song for that year's Hot 100 list is this gem right here. Tag Team with Whoop, There It Is. Came in number 2 for the whole year.
I believe it.
Turkey's happy about this one. Okay, let's get to our next question. We got a few left. What movie has the record for highest grossing opening on Thanksgiving weekend? All of these are actually funny because they're all Disney movies, if you notice. Disney kind of has a tradition of doing movie premieres on Thanksgiving. So Toy Story 2, Frozen, or Moana? I'll probably tell you by process of elimination, you know it's either a Toy Story 2 or Frozen. Moana wasn't a huge hit. It was big. Record-breaking big, but didn't break previous records. Oh, Megan got it. Clayton got it. Is Frozen. Frozen. Big Wargowski got it. Okay, that brings us to our next daily double. Now's your opportunity. You guys all have points. You've all been doing great. So wager some of those points on your confidence of your answer for this next question. This is going to be another visual daily double. Our topic tonight is TV dinners. We were talking about the inventors of TV dinners earlier. Swanson's actually invented the TV dinner when they had ordered too many turkeys. I believe it's Swanson's. Too many turkeys and had too many frozen turkeys left over after Thanksgiving, so they had to do something with them. But this is a little different than those TV dinners. I'm going to show you a picture of a TV or movie dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. And all you need to do is tell me what movie it is. Alright, what movie is this Thanksgiving dinner from? I got this full screen for you right here. What movie is this Thanksgiving dinner from? Like my category name, TV dinners.
Very clever.
I did a whole, it was not last Thanksgiving broadcast, but 2 years ago Thanksgiving broadcast, I did the whole bonus round where it was all movie Thanksgiving dinners and you had to name the movie. Remember that one? This was one of those. You know it?
I do.
Okay. Like how I used the still with the giveaway actor's head turned. The other ones are clues, but the giveaway of what movie it is, actor's got his head turned. Is it that one where Steve Martin peed his pants?
Randy, you cracked me up.
All right. Well, we are now to our number 1 hit from 1993. Whitney Houston. Another, well, soundtrack song.
Yes, such a great one.
I would only be in your way.
Okay, this movie came out, what was it, 2002?
So
Yeah.
but I
I don't have any info on it here. It's a blank. This movie came out in 2002.
know the way.
John Wick 4 is coming out, by the way.
That's right, yeah.
And
Heard a fan theory about the John Wick movies
And the Matrix.
and the Matrix. That the John Wick movies are just a simulation inside Neo's head within the Matrix. You know, he runs those fast simulations and he learns kung fu and everything, and yeah, which kind of does make sense, especially since Morpheus is in them all. And yeah, there's some crossover stuff going on. Okay, we're still looking for what movie this Thanksgiving dinner is from. Most might not think of this movie as a Thanksgiving or a holiday movie, but a lot of Marvel movies are actually holiday themed, believe it or not. Like, what was it, Iron Man 3? Is that the holiday, the Christmas one? Is it the third Iron Man? Or Iron Man 2? I think it's Iron Man 3 is the Christmas one. So I just gave you a clue. It's a Marvel movie.
And it's not from Batman. Or Superman.
Yes,
Yay,
it's
there you go.
Spider-Man!
Woo!
It's Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
Just in case we weren't sure how to spell it, there you go.
Yes, it's Spider-Man.
Note the hyphen matters.
The hyphen does matter. Although if you leave the hyphen out and you don't separate the words and you just type out Spider-Man, you get better Google image searches.
True story. Nope.
So, nope, it's Topher.
It's Peter Parker.
Yep. And the Green Goblin, and the future Green Goblin, and Mary Jane.
Yep.
That's who's in that photo. It's Spider-Man. Okay, we got 3 questions left. Okay, in a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, what does Charlie Brown serve to his friends for Thanksgiving dinner? It's not turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes. There's one item on their plate in a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And what is it that they all get to enjoy on Thanksgiving? It is not Spam. It is food. It's not broccoli. It's something that most people really enjoy. You would normally associate with maybe dessert.
They want to hear the Thanksgiving song.
That finishes up our top 10 countdown.
This is a Thanksgiving song. I hope you enjoy it. Love to eat turkey.
This is also a hit from 1993.
Really? Nice.
To eat
Good job.
It was an ice cream sundae. If you watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, when all of his friends are there for his Thanksgiving feast, each one of their plate has an ice cream sundae on it.
like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat.
Okay, in a Thanksgiving episode on TV's Friends, what dish did Monica have to make for Ross?
I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping. Here we go. Thanks anyways. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table.
I once saw a movie with
Betty
Betty
Grable.
Grable. Eat that turkey all night long.
Green bean casserole? Nope.
Fans can't
Nope.
be
Campbell's
wrong.
Soup actually invented the green bean casserole in 1955. Was when they first published their green bean casserole recipe. 1955. Haggis? Nope, not haggis. He had to. It's a traditional Thanksgiving dish, one of the side dishes, but he had to be made a specific certain way.
Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry.
Candied yams? Nope.
Turkey for you.
Answer I'm looking for is lumpy mashed potatoes.
Gave that girl
Ross
baby.
had to have lumpy mashed potatoes.
White meat,
You think I got
dark meat, you just can't
one last Thanksgiving question for you all on our Thanksgiving special Trivia Tuesday? What animated movie centers around two turkeys traveling back in time to prevent Thanksgiving?
Pete's poster.
Hilarious plot.
That was a clever one for sure.
In aluminum foil.
Yeah, these turkeys build a time machine to travel back in time to prevent Thanksgiving to save all the future turkeys.
Turkey and sweet potato pie.
I just found a song by the Drive-By Truckers called The Thanksgiving Filter. I'm not familiar with it, I think. I'm going to play it.
Turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys.
If the lumps are blue... Ooh, that sounds really good.
It does sound
Chunky
really good.
blue cheese mashed potatoes.
Gobble, gobble, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
That was Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song. Not Back to the Future. Let's see what the Drive-By Truckers do with this. Clueless? No.
So remember, this is an animated.
Animated movie.
Animated.
Grandmother's wheelchair sitting in the corner. We all sure love her, but the little ones avoid her. Cause she's gray haired and wrinkled, and her burden looks heavy. 90 years of survival can look awful scary.
Okay, so it's not Angry Birds, it's something else birds.
Papa's building something and has since history.
There you go, Megan.
Freebirds, yes. Freebirds is the title of the animated movie about two turkeys going back in time to prevent Thanksgiving. Well, that concludes our night tonight. I am out of questions here. Let's see. Do I have any bonus questions here? No. Okay, here it is. Pumpkin pie was banned in 1644. He denounced it as a pagan pleasure brought over from the people in the New World. And it actually was outlawed in England, pumpkin pie, from 1644 to 1660. 16 years when the ban was lifted. So people had to hide their passion for pies. Freebird, not the song, but Freebirds like the song, but is the title of the movie about turkeys.
Yeah.
So let's see, do I have any other Thanksgiving tidbits?
It might be a good one to watch with your grandson.
The
Randy.
Pilgrims chose Cape Cod because they're out of beer. Benjamin Franklin wanted turkey. Black Fridays, plumbers. Okay, yeah, that's all my extra Thanksgiving facts that I really had to share. So we are out of questions. About out of time. We got a couple minutes left. We'll keep listening to this kind of rock, country, southern rock feeling Thanksgiving song.
Do we have Dolly Parton's version of "I Will Always Love You"?
I think so, maybe.
Shout out to Riley. Good job, buddy.
So don't forget to come out and join us if you can at our Make America Grateful Again rally.
Even if you can't, come anyway.
Yeah, even if you can't come anyways, because there will be dancing turkeys there. Or at least we'll be there dancing.
That's true.
Goblins dressed in my aunt's praise and pale.
What should Starbucks do with pumpkin spice?
My uncle came to
I don't know, but now everything's pumpkin spice.
Charles.
Oh, I think Diana meant what would Starbucks do without pumpkin spice.
Screaming and crying.
Yeah, they definitely put pumpkin spice on the map. That is for sure.
Well, let's congratulate all of our players tonight. Special thanks for those tuning in and playing along. Randy, Rich, Big Mike, Megan and Sean, Clayton, Lauren, Nathan, and Diana. Hope I didn't miss anyone there. If you were tuning in and yelling at the screen, don't forget, click that subscribe button, click that like button while you're at it. We will be back next Tuesday. Next Thursday. Yes, we will be
We'll go
back to
Thursday.
Thursdays next week.
Yeah.
So you guys have a little over a week before you see us, a little break. We'll send out some reminders. But we will be back with you guys next Thursday. Back to Trivia Thursday Live. We will see you all. Hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food. But be careful. Don't eat and drive. That can be dangerous. Too much tryptophan. You could fall asleep at the wheel. And yeah, don't drink and drive either. But yeah. Okay. That's a great song, actually.
Yeah, that's a good
Goodbye,
one.
drive-by truckers. Okay. Just for the request, we will close with this song. Good night, everybody. We love you.
We love you guys. Yes. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.
Should stay.
We'll always love you guys.
Yes.
I would hope.
Oh, and Randy's birthday is on Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
Randy.
birthday, Randy. We
And
love
I guess
you.
it was Jen's birthday. Someone who normally today.
Yes.
Someone who normally tunes in. So
Yes. Yep.
So happy birthday, Jen, if you're out there anywhere in TV land.
Yes. We love you, Jen.
Good night, everybody.
Bittersweet memories. That's all I am taking with me. Goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all the that you ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
That's all, folks.
Hey, lady, you call him Dr. Jones.
My professional name.